Today we're going to be talking about my favorite travel essentials, things that I take with me on every single trip because it makes my life a hell of a lot easier and it allows me to travel from place to place more smoothly. Now we all know that traveling is an absolute pain, especially if you got family, kids, things to make things more complicated. So unless you have a dedicated caddy to help pack and carry everything with you through the terminal, these items are going to be the next best thing to make travel easy for you. Getting right into the first item, and I gotta say this one single thing has completely transformed how I pack for my trips. Without it, I notice that my clothes are disorganized, messy, and I end up needing more luggage because of how inefficient everything ends up being packed into the bags. My number one travel accessory is the packing cube. The packing cube serves as my home base for all my clothes. It's as simple as taking it out of the bag, unzipping the top, and placing it on the counter or dresser, and all my clothes are there. No need to rummage through my bag to find that specific shirt I want to wear. Everything is right there. On top of that, the packing cube lets me organize my clothing by layers. Now you might be asking yourself, Ron, that's a lot of stuff you're packing into that packing cube. How are you able to fit all of that in there? And the answer is compression zippers. The compression zipper is by far the most important feature in a packing cube. Any packing cube worth its salt will have this feature, and I've used a few packing cubes that don't have this feature and it almost feels pointless, like you're packing stuff into a bag, into another bag, and there's no real benefit. But basically it allows you to compress the packing cube down so you can pack a lot of clothes into that same form factor. With this packing cube by Air, I'm able to easily fit 5 days worth of clothes, and with a ripstop Cordura nylon exterior, YKK zippers, and a beefy compression zipper going all the way around, it keeps up with me, especially on those days that I'm muscling all my clothes into this thing to make sure I squeeze every last bit of capacity out of my travel backpack or suitcase. It's built well, it looks cool, fits a ton of clothes, and it's the packing cube that I keep reaching for trip after trip. It's just so game-changing to be able to pack all your clothes into your travel backpack or luggage and still have ample room for those other essentials. Toiletry bag, extra shoes if you're going to a formal event or want to bring your running shoes, or just have some extra room for souvenirs to bring back after your trip. Now speaking of the bag, today we're throwing all of our travel essentials into the tomtoc Travel Backpack 40 liter, who is the sponsor of today's video. If you've already blown your budget on those first class tickets to Tokyo and need travel gear on a budget, the tomtoc Travel Backpack 40 liter comes in at just under $100 and is on sale for $72 as of today's recording, and comes with a slew of staple features you'd want in a travel bag. The bag is constructed from durable recycled fabric and premium YKK zippers to keep your stuff secure while staying sustainable. We're traveling to see the world, so let's make sure it sticks around. A spacious primary compartment with a duffel-style quick access panel makes packing a breeze. The laptop compartment accommodates both 17-inch laptops and 13-inch tablets and unzips a full 180 degrees to streamline taking out your electronics through security checkpoints. Travel-minded features like luggage pass-through, carry-on approved dimensions, and dual top and side handles gives you options on how to travel with your bag. Padded back panel, shoulder straps, along with the sternum strap ensures a comfortable ride every step of the way. Now personally, I think tomtoc has really stepped up their game with the travel line, starting with that T33 aviator sling that has been one of my go-to slings since it launched earlier this year. And now we've got a solid travel backpack that comes in just under $100 that packs tremendous value with all of these essential features, all designed to make travel as stress-free as possible. Now, if stress-free travel sounds good to you, it certainly does to me. Make sure you use those specific links down below to learn more about the bag and to snag this Black Friday deal for yourself. Thank you, tomtoc, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Man, I'm so excited about these travel essentials. I'm talking with my face, and so my cap is sliding backwards as it goes. And I need to make sure I adjust it, to keep a look, but also to make sure the microphone isn't like sliding behind my ear or anything. Are we good? Does this look good? Another crucial travel essential for me is the toiletry bag. Now, historically, I've always used DOP kits like this or this, but when I happen to see the innovation packed into this little discreet cube by the name of the Travel Kit 2 by Air, My mind was blown, like for real. If today was the day you learned that there are better ways to store your toiletries than a gallon Ziploc bag from Costco, I'm happy for you. The toiletry bag is a water-resistant cube, or rectangular prism if you want to get sassy, that organizes all of your travel-sized toiletry needs into one place to A, expedite your way through security, we all know how TSA hates liquids, and B, to separate these things from the rest of your luggage. As we know, it's game over if all of these creams and pastes happen to leak onto your clothes, your electronics. Oh, that would be bad. Today, I'm going to be showing you the Ultra, which is a special edition Air made to celebrate their 10-year anniversary featuring Ultra sailcloth fabric, but you can save yourself $30 and still get almost all of the functional features with their original travel kit too. That one's made out of Cordura ballistic nylon. Now, obviously, we have a lot of toiletries. We're talking lotions, toothpaste, face wash, shave cream, aftershave, deodorant, just to name a few. I actually use all of those things, but I didn't realize how clutch the pockets and elastics really helped me. Like, I used to just throw everything into a carry-all bag, but to have a dedicated place for all of my shaving needs, a separate compartment for my contacts, eye drops, glasses, things that are optical, and to be able to organize the various parts and components of my toiletries in one bag, I mean, that's kind of cool to just be able to do, and it's very functional as you get into traveling to your various destinations. Now, one secret feature you may not have immediately noticed looking at this bag is the integrated hanger at the top. Y'all, this is clutch, and you don't even realize it because now you no longer need counter space in your bathroom. You can hang this on any towel rack. Hell, if you're camping, you don't even have a counter, you can just hang this on the interior of your tent. In fact, I just came back from a trip and I still think that this dop kit is hanging in my main bathroom. I haven't even unpacked my toiletries. I'm just using it at home because of how convenient it is, and it's game changing. And I don't know how many times I've said game changing in this video so far, but I mean, we are talking about all of my favorite travel essentials, so actually every one of these pieces of gear is game changing, you could argue. It's freaking hot in here, man. Like, as recording goes on, it's getting like later and later in the day and warmer. Like, this room is on the opposite side. This vent is like the farthest away from the compressor. Actually, I don't think it is. I think the compressor's like right outside. So I don't understand. NANI? The AC needs some work in here, I think. Now, one thing I value in traveling is minimizing the clutter of things that I take with me. So if I can consolidate things, I will. Enter the 3-in-1 charger. I'll admit it, I'm deep in the Apple ecosystem, and the last thing I want is to have 3 separate Lightning or USB-C cables powering my phone, my watch, and my AirPods. And as a side effect, becoming a trip hazard in my hotel room. This 3-in-1 travel charger from Anker is elegant, it folds up into a cute little box, and even comes with its own dedicated power adapter and cable to ensure that all 3 devices are getting sufficient power flowing through them at all times. Now, one thing I learned while researching these 3-in-1 chargers is that depending on the brand and the model, not all of them are capable of charging all 3 devices at the same time at optimal power levels. So you need to make sure you have the right power brick or power adapter plugged into that to make sure each device gets enough juice. Seems like a lot of math and complications that I personally don't want to work through, and so with this Anker charger, everything comes right out the box ready to go, so you don't have to worry about all that. I'm going to go right ahead and slide that charger into my tech pouch. On the subject of tech pouches, today we're rocking with the 2-in-1 Orbitkey Tech Accessory pouch. On the outside, you'll find a familiar clamshell design with water-resistant materials, stitched loops for easy handling, and even an outside zip pocket. Inside, you'll find collapsible dividers, mesh pockets, and elastics that give you countless ways to organize all of your tech stuff so you know exactly where everything is. There's even a cable pass-through that leads from the main compartment to that outside zip when you need to plug something in. But that's not even the best part. The beauty of this tech pouch is the secondary detachable storage inside. 9 times out of 10, I don't need all my tech stuff all the time. So that small desk pouch makes it easy for me to pack my most important travel things, charger, a power bank, a pen, in one convenient spot so that I can grab it and go. Indispensable as a part of a larger travel setup. For me, no travel kit is complete without a hat. And for all you hat lovers who value space and don't want to just throw your hat into your luggage where it's gonna get crushed or worse, this packable solution just might work out. The Melin Crushed A-Game Hydro takes one of my favorite silhouettes from the company and makes it waterproof and packable, so I can travel with it wherever and not have to worry about it. I've been wearing Melin hats for years, and it's absolutely hands down my favorite hat company. I love the look on me personally, and if I've just let one of y'all on to this company and the quality that they bring to each and every one of their caps, then my work is done. And I say that realizing that I'm currently wearing a Patagonia 5-panel cap, but hey,
The reason is because the Melin hat is on the studio table with the top down, and I'm showing you all the features and filming, so that's on there, and I'm wearing this because I need to wear a hat, and I'm allowed to have more than one hat, and I need you to get all the way up off my back on this one, guys.
Alright, rounding out the travel setup is the HeroClip. You saw this coming, it's in the thumbnail. I've talked about the HeroClip on this channel for years at this point, and the reason is that it's just simply too much utility in a small form factor to pass up. It's basically a carabiner with a built-in swivel hanger that allows you to hook your bag, luggage, whatever, onto anything. You can even hook this onto a countertop thanks to the rubber foot that it has on there. If you need to free up your hands, hang your water bottle on there momentarily on your sternum strap, or if you want to commit the sin that I just told you not to do and you hook your hat onto the carabiner and you're not worried about bumping into someone and crushing your hat because it's on your back and all that stuff, there's an option for you. Long story short, this HeroClip carabiner has been useful more times than I can count. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and please consider liking this video and subscribing. It helps me out immensely. Those are my favorite travel essentials. I'll definitely keep you guys updated when that changes. In the meantime, let me know in the comments what your favorite travel essential is. And until next time, live with purpose. Peace.